Hello dear learners, welcome to my channel Be a Learner. Today we are going to study about the helping verbs. Helping verbs are also known as auxiliary verbs. What are helping verbs? They help us to complete the action. One more thing about helping verbs, they are independent verbs. They don't need any supporting verb for themselves. They are independent, they are helping verbs. Also, they are known as auxiliary verbs. Verbs that help the main verb in a sentence by extending its meaning is known as helping verb. They help the other verbs, and that's why these verbs are known as helping verbs. Let us take example: am, are, be, been, can, could, did, do, does, had, has, have, is, may, might, must, ought to, shall, should, was, were, will, would. These are the helping verbs. Let us see the definition in detail. As I told you earlier, helping verbs are also known as auxiliary verbs. Let us see the definition of the auxiliary verb. What are auxiliary verbs? These verbs are also called as helping verbs as they help the main verb to denote the action of the subject. Verb means action. Dancing, eating, cooking, laughing, sleeping, these all are the verbs. Helping verbs means they help the main verb to make the tense complete. Whether it is a positive sentence, a statement, a negative statement, or a passive voice statement, they always help, and that's why they are known as helping verbs. Let us see the definition of a verb. Verbs are nothing but the action words. Laughing, sleeping, dancing, watching, showing, teaching. Verbs are used to express an action. Every sentence must have a verb that shows what the subject is doing or explain what is going on. And that's why they are known as action word. What is a verb? Action word which shows or expresses the action. Let us see main auxiliary verbs. There are 4 main auxiliary verbs: be, have, will, and do. First form is be. It is used as an auxiliary and a full verb. It can distinguish between the two uses. Be will always have another main verb coming after in it in sentence. And second thing is, it is an irregular verb with many different forms. We will see what are the forms of be. The second main auxiliary verb is have. Have is used as an auxiliary verb to be followed by a main verb. It is also used in compound tense, passive voice, and making negative sentences. The third main auxiliary verb is will. It is the only auxiliary verb that can never have main verb. The fourth main auxiliary verb is do. When do is used in a negative sentence, it is an auxiliary verb. The helping verb do, it is also used to make questions for most of the verbs. Now let us see the different forms of these main verbs. Auxiliary verbs. Am. I'm sorry for what I have done. These are the examples. I am giving you one example so that you can understand it perfectly. Is. He is a great all-round player. Are. You are never too old to learn. Was. He was elected by an unanimous vote. Was. He was elected by an unanimous vote. Were. The children were playing with a ball. Been. This actress has been divorced from her husband. Will. He will not play volleyball. Has. He has brought some tropical fruits. Have. Our guests have arrived. Had. I had not seen him before 15 years. Do. I do not feel like going out tonight. Does. Does your job fulfill your expectations? Did. Did you have a nice holiday? These were the few examples of auxiliary verbs. You have the list of auxiliary verbs. Now you try on your own to frame the sentences. Thank you. Have a nice day. I hope you have understood my video. Please like and share with your friends. Thank you.